The following video is a listening comprehension task. Make sure you pay close attention as you will be asked some questions at the end. Thank you. This is Isabel, a freelance journalist from Spain. This week, she's on a mission to find the best cup of tea in Britain. So she's enlisted the help of a Mr. Jonathan Edwards, one of Britain's most respected tea connoisseurs. Unfortunately, he'd been to a tea party the night before and had forgotten to set his alarm. Oh dear. Isabel gave the door a good knock, but nobody answered. She tried calling his landline, but nobody picked up. Finally, Mr. Edwards got up, but he didn't seem in any hurry. Outside, Isabel's patience was wearing a little thin. She was a very busy woman with very little time to waste. So, after leaving a message, she decided to go and find the tea room herself. "7 minutes later, and Mr. Edwards finally set off for the tea room. Now he was in a bit of a rush. He could probably have run a little bit faster. Despite the setback, Isabel was feeling optimistic. She even found time for a little bit of window shopping. There's always time for a bit of window shopping. And then she came across what she'd been looking for. Molly's Tea Room, where it's always time for tea and there's always room for cake. Isabel didn't hesitate. She walked straight in. Isabel was astonished. She'd never seen so many teacups and teapots and decorative crockery. Oh, and the cakes. Oh, the cakes looked absolutely mouth-watering. No sooner had she sat down than Mr. Edwards turned up. Hi, sorry I'm late. I completely overslept. It's just very unlike me. I'm never usually late. Then it was time to order. Well, I'm quite hungry, so I think I'm going to order all the sandwiches and all the cakes. And if there's anything left over, we can take it in a doggy bag, can't we? Fine. The tea arrived and Mr. Edwards showed Isabel the ropes. A little bit of milk. A little bit more, not too much. Sugar. Don't forget to stir. And hey presto, the perfect cup of English tea. Isabel didn't understand what all the fuss was about. She thought it tasted like milky water. Then came the finger sandwiches, scones, and cupcakes. This got Isabel a little more excited. After some small talk, it was time to get down to some very serious work. The cucumber sandwich, Mr. Edwards's favourite. Scones are traditionally served with clotted cream and strawberry jam. Delicious! After 12 sandwiches, 3 scones and 2 cupcakes, Mr. Edwards was feeling rather nauseous, to say the least. He decided to take a break and find out more about Isabel. They chatted for over an hour. Surprisingly, they seemed to get on like a house on fire. Who would have thought? Isabel told Mr. Edwards all about the stresses of being a freelance journalist.
The only thing is you need to be really strict. You need to exercise a lot, otherwise, you put on a lot of weight.
And Mr. Edwards told Isabel about his hobbies.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like fishing, skiing. I'm a big fan of yoga, and I'm a black belt, so...
Are you?
Yep, I'm a black belt.
You don't look like it, I think. Are you pulling my leg?
I'm serious, I'm a black belt, so I can defend myself and anybody who needs it, so...
You are a very interesting man, I have to say. What was your job before you became a tea expert?
Well, I was a funeral director for 10 years.
Oh my goodness, it's so depressing.
Then the conversation got a little more personal. Can I tell you something?
Yes, of course. What is it?
I've fallen madly in love with you. Will you marry me?
But Mr. Edwards, we've only just met. I don't know what to say.
Just say yes.
Let me sleep on it.
Isabel left feeling confused. She had an article to write and a flight to catch. She didn't have time for romance. Mr. Edwards started drinking heavily. Well, that's all we have time for today, boys and girls. How does the story end? Well, good question. What do you think happened next? Anyway, let's see if you were paying attention. Pause the video now and answer these questions. Come on, don't be lazy. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it, and don't worry if you didn't understand everything. There were quite a few advanced phrasal verbs in this video, and also some expressions that maybe you're not familiar with. So don't worry, because tenemos un worksheet que va con este video, ¿verdad?
Indeed. Hemos hecho una worksheet que nos ha llevado mucho trabajo, así que más te vale hacer tus deberes. Y una novedad es que antes siempre las worksheets de las prácticas de listening nos las poníamos en nuestro blog, pero ahora hemos agrupado todos estos vídeos que tenemos con worksheet en la Academia de Amigos Ingleses. Entonces te dejamos el enlace abajo y simplemente tienes que registrarte totalmente gratis, y ahí tienes la worksheet con este vídeo y con el resto. ¿Ok? So,
muy bien.
Would you like a cup of tea, Mr. Jonathan Edwards?
Yes, please. I would like a cup of tea. Let's make. Do you want me to make it?
No, I'll make it. Is this okay, or is this enough quality for you?
That should be fine. Yeah, thanks. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the little bell so that you receive notifications and don't miss any of our videos.
That's your tea. So good job, Mr. Edwards. Congratulations.
Cheers.
I think it was a good video. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.